Hello, everybody. It's Chilled. It's Sunday. It's the Chilled on Sunday podcast. I'm Danny Chaz. That's Jeff Denham-Hart. And that handsome fuck down there, that's Richie D. How you doing, Richie D 420?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, Danny? How you doing, Jeff Denham?
So, I am wearing denim as we speak, but just below the belt, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm.
Well, you got like jean shorts.
He's got a denim thong on.
I got I got
Shaped
macrame jean shorts on too.
If you got them cut that high that the pockets are hanging out the bottom.
Yeah, I like them to see my sexy thighs.
I want to show them where I keep my keys.
Brings all the boys to the yard. Yo, chill. Happy Sunday, fellas. Cheers.
Happy
to you.
Sunday. So this is episode 26 of the Chilled on Sunday podcast. And warning before we go, we're going to say flip, fudge, and fudge, and blah, blah, blah. If you don't like it, click like on the way out. Fuck off.
Fudge, huh? Ooh,
Yeah, man. 26, guys.
that's amazing.
As well.
It is. It is. I didn't think we'd get to 6.
I didn't think we'd get to 10.
No. I thought we'd lost interest or
Yeah, we
Not at
give
all.
up.
life would have got in the way or something.
Yeah,
I've got to say, though, what up, Stu Dog?
Oh, this thing finally died.
Richie's home is looking more like his home.
Trying.
he's settling in there.
Yeah, you're settling in. I'm glad you are. Like, it's looking more and more like your place now.
Trying to get it set up. Yeah.
So
It just
cool.
took me a little bit just to unpack and find the boxes of where what room stuff was. Mostly it's a lot of boxes of kitchen shit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure that out before the trip and just take one pot, one pan, one this, one that, and then just yeet everything else, I
Yup.
guess. Or just take it to like Salvation or
That's what
Goodwill
I
or
was going to
something
say.
like that.
Goodwill,
Donate it.
man.
I mean, some of the stuff was from from Goodwill and shit. So they're some of the plates were already beat up and kind of scuzzy. So I might just toss those ones and not reship out shitty shit.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to donate something that's busted.
Yeah.
Right.
Now.
I'm waiting to bring someone on and you're going, shitty shit. I can't say talking to shitty shit. And then you said low down and busted. I can't say talking to low down and busted. So I'm going to go with talking about not making your bed before you come on, Richie.
I made my bed.
Look who we got right here. We got the one, the only Mrs. Always on Time.
Who's
you
waiting
guys-
now?
Just over under on Becca.
Never on
turning up
time.
Oh wow, 15 minutes late. I see. That
Oh,
gets
my
you
God.
in school suspension where I come from.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We're
that's probably why I dropped out
broadcasting
of
for
high school.
3 minutes.
Touche.
Hey Becca, how you doing, darling? You're good.
I'm all right. I'm
Good.
exhausted. I
You too?
slept way too fucking late today and woke up and went, but I didn't die.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I'm tired too. I feel like I've been in this chair streaming for days.
You have, man.
Oh man.
Why haven't you slept?
Well, I'd done the sesh and then I went to work and then I'd done Blue Reality Wrestling and then my twin brother was here doing the boxing stream. And then after that I've done the Call of Duty stream with Stu.
Mhm.
Mm.
couple
And now I'm here. So I've really put my time in this weekend.
Hell
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, and plus I was talking to you last night right here. So yeah, you were just talking to
we
me.
were talking for quite a while, weren't we? Yeah. So I've
Yeah.
been in this chair for days. Yeah.
We're solving the world's problems,
Hmm.
coming up with new
Hey,
podcasts.
somebody has to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We solved none.
We just stayed up late. Shout out
Yep.
Miss Joy. What's up?
Heck yeah.
Yo,
she's
yo, yo.
got
Going
full time in December. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Congratulations.
Get them hours, yeah.
Stu Dog, is Richie in the red light district? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Got Birdie in the house too. Yeah, I like the lights, man. That it does look it makes it look so much more cozy.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I love about all this shit. It just makes the place like
It makes
either
it-
party town or super chill. You know.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
that message Stu's put there, you done well, Danny Chaz, says this in the voice of yesterday. So, do you know when someone gives you a backhanded compliment?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
he gave me one of them on stream. He went, yeah, even you done really well in that last round.
Oh wow.
That's rude.
That's yeah. That's what he
Even
said.
you, like
Even you done well in that last round. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's my friend, Stu Dog.
I could take that from people, but I can't take if they start to talk to you like a puppy. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
oh,
exactly
look
what he was doing,
you
yeah.
did. You're like, oh man, that makes my
Man,
blood
I
pressure
will
spike.
punch
Man.
you in the fucking face.
I hate it, dude. Do not do that to me. Yeah. Oh my god, man.
He was
It-
that's
immediately.
exactly what he was doing.
Like for real.
It was like, good boy, and tickling my belly and that.
He's a good Danny Jazz. Yes,
He's
he
a
is.
Danny Chaz. He got he's
He's a little boy.
he's finally learned how to play Call of Duty. Ah.
Oh,
Mhm.
It's too
That's
funny.
funny.
Shout out to Stu Dog.
cheers.
Hell yeah.
We got Birdie as well. How you doing, Birdie?
What up, Birdie? I keep looking at it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna eat it because I'm hungry. It's been sitting here for a little.
Yeah,
We
we
got-
got a little surprise
Boom.
here for you guys.
Oh, he's broke the
That's-
internet. Look, everyone's waiting for it.
Got some
Oh,
Taco
so what is
Bell.
this, Richie?
So this
That-
is
That's the Lux box.
yep.
Let
It is the Lux
retro.
box. Yep.
$7
is.
Lux box.
Hell yeah. It's the Lux Cravings box featuring the 90s Gordita Supreme. So it's a Gordita
So
Supreme, got the beefy 5-layer burrito and the double stacked taco and chips and nacho cheese and got the Baja Blast over here.
Damn.
So let's go.
Got your dial-up
I just
internet
get
and
regular
everything.
Mountain Dew.
James, you look like you're streaming from the 90s.
I feel like I am.
Who's in the World Series in 1996? Oh man, I think it was the Braves.
It's like when you downloaded porn in the 90s and it finally got to the end and it was fucking never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
You got rickrolled at the end of it.
You get rid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never gonna give. You're like, ah.
So how is your vintage box? All right then, Richie?
It looks like it's gonna be good. Dude, that sounds like diarrhea in a box.
5-course meal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. What up, Ghost Boogie?
hmm
There you go, Spooky. What up, bro?
Still-
It's good.
I'm gonna eat it. Here's-
What
Although I
kind
like
of-
it better with the
Unlike-
chalupa, but that's just me.
Unlike Danny, I'm putting some fire, so I put sauce on mine.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to try it. I never ever got this sentence out because I get talked over every time I talk about it. But it is. I wanted to get a benchmark of it without the sauce
I got you.
before I put the sauce on, but I couldn't get that sentence out because Madways just went, "Man, you ain't shit," or whatever he says, like being toast,
The whole point.
something like that.
You
The
ain't
whole
shit or
point,
whatever.
it's
You ain't shit, whatever. Being toast or something like that. Yeah, and I just got bored to try to
That's
get the
like
words out.
wanting. That's like wanting to know what Eggs Benedict is like without the hollandaise.
Yeah, I've
It's
learned
not
that.
Eggs Benedict without the hollandaise. It's not
Correct.
Taco Bell without the
Nah.
sauce.
Without the sauce packets. No, you're 100% right.
It's
First
pancakes,
mistake.
no
Well, it
syrup,
wasn't-
man.
And that wasn't the first mistake I made.
Right.
According to everybody that was tuned into that episode that told me at nauseum that I ate it from the back. I ate it from the back. It touched my tonsils before I bit the tip. Madways even added that I was twisting the burrito as I was eating it. Yeah.
It was the guacamole in the microwave.
Yeah. oh,
Yeah, that was my main mistake. That was the worst
That
mistake
was-
I've made.
Like the avocados are not meant to be hot.
No, it's lettuce.
No.
Mm.
Now,
No, that was-
do you spit on all the food before you eat it, or is that just burritos?
Yeah, my burritos are giving a hot tour. Spit on that thing just before. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You make
Are
your
we
own
go-
fire
are
sauce.
we really fucking? Are you
We're
really?
right there. Sorry.
Are you really teeing me up for hot tui
We're-
jokes?
we're
Fucking a
only
month after
10
the
minutes in.
thing.
It's a
Jesus.
record.
Cheer me up for Hocturia, a fucking month late.
I know.
Damn it, man.
Damn.
Oh man! Shout out to August 2024.
Shout out to Crazy Frog and Nems.
Yo.
Yeah. Shout out to the dancing babies.
Oh, with it Rick Roll, with it Hot 2, with it Crazy
Man.
Frog.
Yeah.
What we got? What's Fed's next?
I
got
mean
some
that
folks.
Richie's dinner
I
here
fucking
is
feel old.
got
Man,
me
that-
in there.
That Alf the Alien, he's funny. You know, have you heard him yet? He's a spicy alien. How is that, Richie? Is he good? Just give me 2 nods for yes. Yeah,
Yeah, he's loving it.
good man.
Can you see it through that?
Kind of. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's an 8-bit burrito.
What if we just did this for 90 minutes straight? Like just and then the next one's like no. What's level 3? Somebody, level 3, let's go. Oh man.
We all start laughing like the dog on Duck Hunt.
I hated that, man, when that dog laughed at you. Oh,
I would shoot at it.
of course. I
It's
think
Duck Hunt.
everybody's like, dog,
You.
laugh at me, motherfucker.
Yep.
I'll show you what's what.
Pistol whipping it. Them screens were glass back then and all.
See
Ding.
if Lassie can find her way home.
Yeah. That Duck Hunt was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I love that game, man.
So far, it's not bad. I'm already out of
That
my
was
drink,
fun.
though.
Oh, that's a tiny little drink, though.
It was.
Yeah. It's
So
just
I told my
medium.
nephew no ice, and he gave me ice.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So they give you the smallest drink they had and ice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the smallest drink they have.
No, it's not the smallest, but
It's not?
no.
Damn.
Not even close.
Throw some Gatorade in there.
They have like a kid-sized drink that you might get 2 ounces of soda in it,
Right.
like with ice.
I want 2 ounces. So I got one taco left, the double decker. Double stack.
I'm no good with ounces. I know what a 40 ounce looks like, but I don't know. That's it. I don't know.
Anything smaller.
Anything smaller than that. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost. Hey, Pan, how you doing?
And says, hey, it's a Mario and a Luigi and the princess and Danny Chaz.
No,
It's
Channy
Channy
Dad.
Daz.
Channy Daz.
Yeah, my evil.
Danny Chaz is Bowser for sure.
My evil alter ego.
Spitting fire.
Mm. He does. Yeah, my evil alter ego does illegal streams on other channels. And it's AI is really clever because it looks like me.
Mm.
It looks just like me, but it was that, that face ache thing. Oh, what is that,
Right.
Richie?
Mhm.
Good Lord. Let's hang on. I know you're an 8-bit. We're going to get you solo, though.
That's the good-
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a hash
double
hole?
stack, yeah.
Is that a hash hole?
It's got the
It's got
the
like the flaming hot chips in it. It looks like.
yeah.
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 Nice. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
know what
good.
I'm doing for lunch tomorrow.
Ooh,
You've
The one
sold-
with the chips in was the one I had first time round.
yeah.
I had trouble with that one.
It's
the
not bad.
crunch.
That's the one Canelo gave me,
'Cause you
and
didn't
I
put
had
sauce
trouble with that one.
I remember all this. I know exactly what you're talking about. Fucking
We
Canelo.
were screaming. Danny, no.
No.
Do I not say Canelo's? The
First
Canelo
time
not
talk
right.
about trust us on what to get.
Yes.
Oh no, they're back to the menu. Yeah, I know. Gina Rain hasn't. She's not tuned in since.
She's mad at you.
Uh,
Yeah, she's mad at me. Yeah.
No.
I think the final
She was
straw
on-
was when
when-
you
when did I
ate
see
the
her?
ass out of it.
Maybe. No, I saw her
I
on
still,
B-Boys.
I
She
still
was in the
don't
chat
know
for
where I
B-Boys
ate the
this week.
arse out of it. What was I doing?
You don't start at the refried bean injection spot.
It's too
That's
many
common
rules.
knowledge.
It's too many rules to this shit.
Richie's gonna fall over in slow-mo, apparently.
Yeah. Like the Matrix, he's going backwards, like,
I like the way when I got it, everyone was just taking the piss out of me. Now Richie's got it. It's all like, oh, I bet that's really nice, Richie. Oh yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, because I got the
When I had
proper
it, it was
food.
like, when I had it, it was like, he's eating a cock. He's fucking chewing on it. Look at the way he's doing this. What a cunt. And all that. Like, now Richie's having it. It's, oh, Richie, that looks really nice. Isn't that lovely?
he
Richie's
knows
a
what to
man.
get. He knows how to eat it.
He does, yeah. He knows the rules.
He knows how to eat it. Oh shit.
You know, like Steph Curry back here, just like,
It's a lucky man who shares a cell with Richie. That's for sure.
yeah.
Maybe.
Richie's never going to be short of cigarettes.
Oh, Richie Dufresne.
Mm-mm.
So what's your plan, man? You gonna sleep for the rest of the day, or
Who,
you gonna
me?
try to catch up? No, Danny.
Damn.
It's already night.
I hadn't slept in days.
It's already night. It's
gonna
9:30
say.
at night now. I'm going to sleep well tonight, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know me, though. Sleep's a cousin of death. I don't like to get involved in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go to sleep. People die. My friend was talking to me on the phone. My friend owns a farm in Wales. And all the people that owns, like, he's like me from London. He's like a fish out of water because in Wales, Wales rural farm is nothing like England. It is another country. So my friends moved there, and it's just like me moving there, basically. And he was talking to his neighbour. So his neighbour's about 86, and he's like skidding around on a quad bike and everything else. He said, he knocks on my door. He said, it was 6 o'clock Sunday morning, knocking on the door. He said, I've opened the window and gone, what do you want? And he went, Chris, are you out there in bed? And he went, yeah, I'm in bed. Like, funnily enough, yeah, at 6 o'clock Sunday morning, I'm in bed. He went, well, get out of bed. People die there. That's exactly what he shouted back at him. And that's just stuck in my head. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
tell you, I
good.
slept until almost noon because you were saying that in the chat last night on
Noon.
Mikey's stream.
Mm.
I'm like, I'm off to bed. And you're like, don't do that. People die there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was delirious at that stage.
If I'm
yeah.
gonna, I'd prefer it to be while I'm sleeping. But I
That's
ended
when
up
you
sleeping
was
till
all trying to
almost
talk
noon.
Mikey. You was all trying to tell Mikey to stop drinking.
I wasn't trying to tell Mikey
Now
shit.
people were going, "That's enough, Mikey. Come on now!" Like, and he was going, "I don't even want this next shot, man." And everyone was going like, "You don't have to have it, Mikey. You don't." And I was going, "Drink it. Come on."
Yeah,
Okay.
even one point he was like, yeah, you guys are great influences.
Yeah. Jeff, me and you, Jeff, we tore him a new one, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, before we go any further, I forgot, Jeff. We should have done it in the first 10 minutes.
What's that?
Everybody go out and get a Punk Bunny coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Punk Bunny coffee. You can get it at E7-Elevens and tell them Mikey sent you. Thank you very much. That's Punk Bunny coffee. We need to get a picture of that at some stage. Yeah.
See if I can find it.
When you order it online, /Mikey for Mr. Mikey Unlikely for a discount. Yeah. Punk Bunny coffee. Did you see that, Becca, this
I
morning?
did not.
Yeah,
No.
he's got himself involved with a
I was
coffee
watching.
company.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know they have it because Punk, but
That's really quick,
yeah.
Jeff. You're good at this.
Yeah, right there. They have different flavors.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
go over to Punk Bunny Coffee website and put in the code Mr. Mikey Unlikely. Check
Try
out.
7-Eleven had it for a while,
Mm.
Like,
Is it good?
you know, go in and get a cup of coffee. I don't know. I don't trust my 7-Eleven to
Huh?
clean their stuff. So
Yes.
Oh,
one
what
of
they
those
was
when you
making you
walk
the
in there,
coffee?
there's a particular smell,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know, mm-mm.
There's a particular smell. That
I'm
means
getting
hell
something in a
no.
can, and mm-mm.
And I'm using my hand sanitizer to clean the rim of the can.
Oh yeah, yeah, hot towel. Oh yeah, every time. Yeah,
That bad,
it's a very, I can't even like truly describe it. It's just not right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Jeff and I like going to bars and stuff. Like there's certain bars where you go
Especially bars. Yeah.
and you get, there's certain ones that you get the taps, and there's certain ones you don't. You just give me the bottle or a can.
Yep.
Fuck that.
There's
Yeah.
never eat the peanuts.
Yeah, because it's all piss covered.
Yeah, the
Everyone's
ones
hands
in
were
the ones that are in the bowl. Don't go near them.
I think
Yeah.
COVID took those away.
Yeah, I think you're
They've
right.
started to reappear here now. So what they've done to get around that, you go sit at a bar and they will put like
Thanks for not including me in that, Boogie.
Yeah, right. Apparently, Princess Beckaboo is all good in Boogie's book.
It's okay. He spelled my name wrong, so it's all good. I don't know who it written.
Richie.
I don't know who that is.
Richie drinks rant.
I got you.
He
get
spelled
away.
my name Fanny Chaz the other day. So
Oh,
if you
we-
go to the
we both-
VOD on there, it's got
Before.
Most Boogie and Fanny Chaz. He's got written on it on the link. Yeah.
It's funny as hell.
No, I watched the fights last night. John Jones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
missed those.
I
That
mean,
was
like, I
you
have
forgot about it.
opinions about John Jones, but you can't deny he's fucking good.
Mm.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who's that? When
Yeah.
her face got.
What did you
busted.
think of the Tyson fight?
Oh,
Her forehead got
Uh.
swelled up. Was that from?
there's a few I missed. Like I went to celebrate my.
You're talking about the
niece's
fight before Tyson when the girl got her eye split over. Oh no, you're talking about
Oh.
UFC.
Oh my god.
Before the fight?
Yeah.
After the fight? Look how fucking swole that forehead is.
Damn.
Yeah.
She
It's like
looks
Megamind.
no shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mekon.
No, I got
She
home.
got smarter.
Yes, smarter.
I got
Did you-
home just in time for the main card.
Did you see
Yeah,
the
well-
girl before the Tyson fight when she had to split eye?
That shit was. I saw like the
That was
picture of it,
nasty.
too. That shit was open. I was like, whoa.
Did you see? Did you see her post? She posted on Twitter, that she had like way more punches.
It was like 100 and
but
something, 100
lost.
something plus punches, and then the
Yeah,
other girl
yeah,
only had,
did
like,
you see it?
97. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
control it.
So
Fuck.
basically, she was confirming the bullshit that is
Mhm.
Jake Paul and his organization.
Right.
Joe Rogan, if there's an episode on the Joe Rogan where he's got a copy of the contract and he's breaking down Mike Tyson's contract that he had to sign. And it was basically the longer it went, the more money Mike got.
Oh yeah.
And they were saying if the
course.
fight only lasted one round, he got no money. If the fight lasted 2 rounds, he got some money, but nothing worth. And it went on and on and on. So the biggest payout Mike would have got is if it went the whole 8 rounds.
And he did.
It was a what they call that, prorata. So as it went on, the longer it went, the more money. he earned.
Related.
Yeah. So, but basically, I imagine it must have been the longer he's on the screen, the more money he got. Yeah.
Right.
So they're basically taking the sport of boxing out of it
Mm.
completely.
So
Yeah. So Joe Rogan
I mean,
actually said that. He said like it's basically said you can't win until the 8th round, and if you
Right.
don't
Right.
win, you'll get another bit of money. And
Fucking
they
great. So it's
and-
rigged completely. Yeah.
and he's fighting guys that either A are not boxers
Mhm.
or are
Yeah.
old.
And
Yeah.
it was
and
Mike
like,
had
in
a
retirement and shit.
Mike had a say in the judges, but Jake's say was final. So he had no say in the judges, basically. Like he was
Right.
going through the rhetoric and saying he's worded it like this, but what he actually means is Joe Rogan breaks the whole thing down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like the farce of it, because he wasn't happy about it either. And,
That's crazy.
yeah.
They both got suspended though from fighting for a little bit. I saw that.
Who?
Jake and Mike Tyson, they both got suspended from fighting because of like how shitty of a fight that was, like kind of like the farce of it. Where it was like, because like a few of the rounds, none of them did anything. Like they both were just
Yeah.
staying away from each other.
Yeah.
It's like that's not what boxing is. Even if
No.
you're not gassed and like the other guy is, you get up in his shit and you win the fight. Like
Yeah.
you get points
Mhm.
for hitting, not just
It's like that
Right.
cat meme I sent you with the two cats. Like,
yeah.
it's like, come on.
Yeah.
I was like, do something.
I would like to know how the gambling sites felt about it. Like the people that there's bookmakers that have took bets for that fight. There was obviously
That's real
stake.
money. Yeah, at
Yeah.
stake.
Yeah, but
Mm.
everybody know. I mean, you can bet on WWE. You can literally bet on
Only
anything.
till recently, and there's caps on it and things involved with it. Yeah, but
I
I
saw
mean, here you
Drake.
can
I
literally bet on anything.
yeah,
saw Drake bet like
Literally anything.
350,000 on Tyson to win it, and he was supposed to get like $1 million plus out pay, and he lost. So I was like, man, you just lost $355,000.
Stupid thing. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just
Crazy.
like, and that's the thing too is like I
That's-
bet $25 and lost it, but I was like my gut feeling I was like I really should just bet on Jake to win it,
yeah.
but I was like, come on, Tyson, knock that motherfucker out. Like you know what I mean? Like I was
Yeah.
just hoping. So I was like,
Mhm.
So, but I was
We
like,
was-
$25. It's all good. I'll make
Hmm.
that in a couple hours if that. I'll make that in an hour.
Basically, the whole premise of the fight was: is he going to snap or not?
There was one point where he almost did,
Was there?
and like I saw like on Instagram where people were like, Jake Paul was like kind of worried if he was gonna keep up with the script or not, because it was like when Jake went to hit him and he ducked it,
Yeah.
and then like because like they showed the clip where like that was like one of Tyson's like moves, whereas he ducked, did a body shot, and
Like,
then
come up. Yeah.
and knocked the motherfucker out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he ducked, went down, and then just backed
And then-
off instead of throwing the punches.
But
He
he
done the
like-
same thing with Roy Jones.
he had like the little like
yeah.
T-Rex arms, whereas he was like like he didn't know what to do. He's like,
he didn't know what to do, and then he started biting the glove.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh, how about this one?
I do too.
Listen,
Wow.
Becca
Yeah.
has thoughts. Okay, let's go.
I'm all
I do
ears.
too,
I'm
but I mean,
gonna
like,
sit
I
back
have
and let you-
thoughts.
I want to hear these thoughts go.
I would. We'd all love to see it, right? We'd all love to see it.
There's another one I
But
want to see.
lately, Connor's just been bumping his jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it. He's just been talking shit.
He's doing the same thing.
I
as
was
Jake Paul.
watching his Twitter all fucking night last night because last night was,
Yeah.
ultimately like he was supposed to fight Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler last night fought my brain blanked. Short one,
Let me
Brazilian.
see.
Oh, there.
Oliveira. There you go.
And got his shit rocked. Really. Like Chandler couldn't keep up. But the fight that was supposed to be Connor's, like the person Connor was supposed to fight, Connor's never silent on Twitter during fights. He's always saying something. He's always talking some shit.
Yeah.
He's been taking.
You're
He's been
not
bumping
wrong.
his jaws and others. Yeah.
But
I
he's
would-
currently trying to not go to fucking prison. Let's be
Mhm.
honest.
I don't think Connor
Because
would
all that
pass-
shit just got really fucking real.
Yeah.
I don't think Connor would pass a wellness test at the minute
Probably not.
because he's so big now. I don't know how he's got that big. His shoulders and neck and everything. Like it's.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
you
don't-
do.
I don't know. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
know
yeah,
how.
You do.
Yeah, of course I know how. Yeah. The Taco Bell, Richie just had plenty of that.
It's full of steroids, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly. The way he's pumped up at the minute, I wouldn't be surprised if he was about to make an entrance on WWE or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where he's
I
going to
could see
go.
that.
Especially where the
could see
company that owns WWE also owns UFC now. It's the same company that owns them both.
And why not?
Right.
Take less
Yeah.
amount of
I
damage.
think-
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like you're getting older. You've proven you're a champion. Like,
It's what the girl done who was the best in the world. I can't think of the name for the life of me. The one who was the
Ronda
best
Rousey.
ever. Sorry?
Boogie.
Ronda
Ronda
Rousey. Yeah.
Rousey?
Yeah. Like she went and got her money, didn't she? And done her thing over there, never got hurt.
Yeah. Boogie
Yeah.
said he's doing it for the movies.
Yeah, he was in
I mean,
Boogie's
maybe.
favourite one with Swayze and them's
Roadhouse.
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 Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Yeah,
That's
Boogie's
fair.
favourites. He's got that poster up and he behind him. Just behind the green screen. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I haven't seen that one yet. Is it good?
Oh,
I
it's,
haven't either.
it's hot. Oh, what, Boogie's poster or the movie?
Both.
The movie's not so good. The poster's fire.
Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Roadhead.
I'm in one. Let's
Roadhouse.
quit fucking with classics.
Well,
Let's
that's
quit
it.
with
Yeah,
How to
classics.
make
yeah.
a new movie. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
don't
they're
want
just trying to put.
I don't
they're
want to
like-
give it my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. If it
The,
ain't broke.
the Footloose remake wasn't too bad though.
Well, the original was
No,
terrible.
no.
So
I don't.
It was pretty good. I went and saw it with my mom. It was good. I'm just saying. I have a good memory with my mom watching that movie. So
what's your Footloose? Yeah, you told me about
I'm
you,
saying
your
it's a
friend, and
good
your
movie.
mum. Yeah.
my friend.
You did your friend and your mum go, and then you started breaking into other movie theaters after.
No.
Allegedly.
No.
Is that a different movie?
Was it-
Danny.
Oh,
I didn't break
oh, was
into
that-
no movies with my mom. She
Huh?
was never there. No.
I've knocked a
Movie.
cab with my dad
Danny.
before.
You're getting him in trouble.
Derailed me
Danny.
now. Oh no, man.
Was it not you that was watching movies all day in the thing? It was Madways, wasn't it? That
It was mad.
having
Yeah.
Yeah, go, oh, so I've
you
just got you confused. Got you confused.
Wrong beard.
Wrong beard. Yeah.
I know we all look alike.
Right.
We're all bearded.
Mhm.
This is Brown Beard.
If I'm going
L-
to continue
L
to be
Brown.
king, I really should learn all your names.
Yo, I was thinking about this though. You know, one that they cannot touch. They cannot redo the Breakfast Club. If they try that,
No.
I think we got to revolt, man. They're gonna have like a
Any
kid
of
with
them.
like a tattoo on
Any-
his face, and like they're just Home Alone. I mean,
They've
don't
already
try
done
that, man.
Eh,
Was it John Hughes?
Any of the
isn't it?
John Hughes movies.
Yeah,
Yeah, John
do not
Hughes, yeah.
touch.
it just
You know which
can't
one I
be
want to see
redone.
them? You know,
I like that
Blazing
Kevin
Saddles.
Smith always refers to them in his movies.
Yeah,
The
They're
John Hughes
classic.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty in Pink.
Like, they
Breakfast Club.
defined a generation. They defined my generation.
16 Candles was the other one, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of John Hughes films now.
Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
it says
Ferris
here:
Bueller.
Uncle Buck, Curly Sue, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Breakfast Club, Weird
Ferris Bueller,
Science.
that's the one.
All great movies. I like it what Jay and Bob saying they're going to go and live in Sherman, Illinois because they'd be the toughest ones there and they can sell all the weed. In is it Dogma? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they get all the way there, and there is no Sherman in Illinois. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No, but
Christmas Vacation.
all those places are pretty close by me. They're not too far, like Northbrook and like Wheeling and all the different spots that I want to see. I want to look up. That's one thing I do want to look up and see which houses are still there, and which ones can I go see and like take pictures of. Because I know that one, Cameron's house, that one's still built and that one's still here. It's like Frank Lloyd Wright?
Think so. Yeah. He like
So-
specifically designed that.
Yeah, so I think I want to say that one's still around. And then I know like the Home Alone house is too. That's out in like Northbrook.
Winnetka? Is that where
Winnetka.
it is? Winnetka?
Yeah, Winnetka. There you go.
It's not on the market, but it does open. It says it's not on the market and doesn't open any doors to visitors.
Okay.
But they said like they actually control the traffic because people are just like snapping photos and stopping in the street and shit. So
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. I'd like to go see that.
Oh yeah.
It's funny how that whole movie like was
I know.
like the house was the movie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like no one really does that with sets besides, John Hughes. Like the library that they're all stuck in for a Saturday and Breakfast Club. Like there's always like a central location that's like more important to the story than normal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see the house that's in Psycho.
Mm.
That's another one. Isn't it? When he's looking up at the house from the motel constantly, and that. And
Yeah.
thing. I'll see that at Universal.
Yep.
Yeah. And who
I
was
saw-
saying that? Who was saying that they've seen the Elm Street house? It was one of the people
Me.
on the sesh, wasn't it? It was you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's in like West Hollywood. It's in
Cool.
Hollywood. I know that much.
Yeah.
Coolest
And
movie
people live
place
close by it.
I ever went was I was standing in the town square of Back to the Future. So you
Oh,
can
hell
see
yeah.
like, the clock
with
tower,
with
the fucking little movie theater that he like
Oh,
runs
yeah.
the DeLorean into. Like it's all there. It's
Yeah.
very
Isn't that-
small, but
Isn't that
you
at
look around.
Universal?
Yeah, the whole town square is there, and yeah, you could just literally stand there, and it's in the movie. It seemed like it was just like this huge courtyard, like middle of the town, but you stand there, and it's actually really small. But it's all there. I mean, you could see like the dress shop and the auto shop that he fixes his manure car. Like everything is
Manure
there. It's
car,
like
yeah.
fucking wild. Yeah. So
Didn't they
the-
use that same town in Gremlins?
I
Gremlins?
think so. Yeah. Hang on one second. Back.
I didn't know it was Gremlins. I was just thinking, what movie would it be? And Gremlins come in my head.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, it says Back to the Future and Gremlins were shot in that exact set of Universal Studios. Yep,
Different director though, is it, or the same?
different director.
But they do a lot as well. When you're in Universal Studios, there's a road you walk along, which is a typical New York road, and it's in dozens of movies.
Mhm.
You know, when they've got the 3-story houses where you can go down the stairs or up the stairs to go through the door. Like that's the Universal Studios in Florida. Yeah. Yes, that's iconic street. I remember, that was a great place. I remember being there and queuing to get on one of the rides. I think it was like King Kong or something. I was queuing to get on. And then all of a sudden, you hear a car screech and the Blues Brothers come skidding around the corner in their car.
Oh yeah.
And then like a car chase goes on, but you're just in the queue for a ride, and there's like a car
Yeah,
chase
yeah.
going on, and they'd all start singing and dancing, and yeah, man. But I wonder if they still do all that. They must do.
Oh yeah,
They must do. I haven't been there in years. They're going to build one here, right near where I live.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah,
Very
building
cool.
the Universal Studios. Yeah.
yeah. They actually picked me out. We were in this huge studio thing. We were huge Back to the Future fans, so we saw there was like the DeLorean was on stage and all that kind of stuff, and there was like probably I'd say like 300 people in this audience. and they picked me out of the crowd because I was like 12. You know what I mean? So they were
Yeah.
like, "Do we have any volunteers?" They actually picked me out of the audience to go sit in the DeLorean when they turned all the shit on. So it was like an exhibition of the car. And
Oh,
so
that's
as a
cool.
12-year-old, I remember the lady was like, "So you have a driver's license, right?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "You have a driver's license, right?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm 17." And everybody's like, "Wow, it's fucking 11 years old."
Yeah.
And yeah, it was funny. They cranked it up and everything. It was pretty wild.
That's cool. Hell yeah. I was always nervous to get like called up on stage and shit. I was like,
Oh, I knew that was my moment, man. I was like, I want to sit in the fucking DeLorean.
that would be cool.
Sure.
But like
Yeah.
all the other stuff that happened, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. It was a good time. That Universal Studios, man.
Yeah, that was cool there. Yeah.
Need to add that to the.
It's actually really cool because when you're standing in the square, or like the by the clock tower of Back to the Future, they said if you can actually look, it's up kind of like on a hill, but it's within eye shot of the Psycho house, like up. You know how it's up on the hill. Yeah, and they shot it like at a lower angle, so it looked like it was way up there, but it's actually like on this little hill that you can see from like the town square of Hill Valley.
It's completely hollow, the Psycho house. When you see
yeah. It's just a facade.
It's just a facade, and right next to it, probably 100 yards away, is the Jaws.
Yep.
The boat ride where Jaws comes out and bites the boat you're in. Like, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
I need a bigger boat.
Dude, one of the you guys got me on this. I love that trip, man. It was one of the best things because there's a ride called Earthquake,
Yeah,
and it takes
went
you
on
like
that,
into this like metro, like you're in a subway,
and all
and
the
you're-
news reels are coming through the
oh
antenna.
man, and it's like
yeah.
there's like tsunami warnings, blah
you
blah
can
blah.
you can smell the rubble. There's fans going, and yeah, that's a
Oh, dude,
great
like a
ride,
train
man.
splits in half and like
Yeah.
shit starts shaking. There's like water
Yeah.
flying past you. You're like, oh my God. You know, it was
Earthquake was a
wild.
movie, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
made the movies into
Yeah.
rides, didn't they? Like King Kong
Yeah.
was good when you're in
Right.
the what do they call it? The cable car.
Mhm.
You're in like a cable
Mhm.
car, and then like King Kong grabs it and lifts it up and shakes it, and you're in it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of that CGI shit. It was like robotics,
Actually,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Animatronics. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was dope.
I did the Terminator 2 one where you're sitting there and all of a sudden you see like laser beams go by you and you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? And all of a sudden the fucking metal Terminator comes around the corner going like, and you're like, holy shit. You're like living the movie.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Much better than like, virtual reality goggles because
Mhm.
you're smelling it and like steam and shit is hitting you in the face for real.
Well, there's an element of danger.
There is. You're kind of like,
Mm.
yeah, you're fight or flight a little bit for sure.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. Was my favorite place I visited out of all the theme parks was Universal. That's my favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Highly recommended.
Hell yeah.
Epcot Center was boring as shit.
Mhm.
The Small World ride.
I like the Small World ride. There's like a element of like, you're chilling for most
Charm.
of the ride. And then the last thing they do is drop you off the end. So it's kind of like, it's a nice, it's relaxing and fun at the end at the same time. But I
My
like
favorite thing about It's a Small World is seeing all the little kids' reactions to it because they just light up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
trippy. I liked Space Mountain, like flying around super fast in the dark. That was badass. And
Space Mountain was always my favorite.
yeah.
And the Matterhorn.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Matterhorn.
I like the Matterhorn.
Didn't they take that one down?
I think so.
Just
No,
recently.
Ric
not
Flair
it.
used to say
No.
that space.
Don't say that to me. You're
Ric Flair
thinking
would
of the
say, "I'm just like
Colossus.
Space Mountain. I'm not the youngest ride in the park, but I've got the longest queue." That was what Ric Flair used to say. Yeah, he was a wholesome dude, wasn't he, Ric Flair? Never
Oh,
fought
yeah.
drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shoe Dog said he likes a turtle swing ride at Adventure Island. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good ride, Stu.
Yeah. So don't worry, the Matterhorn closed, but it was closed for renovation, is now back open.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So
Yeah.
it goes on.
So should we not go Vegas next year? Just meet up at Universal.
That'd be fun as hell. Let's go.
Wristbands. Get wristbands.
Awesome.
Go Universal.
Get high as shit and walk around. Hell yeah, dude. I like the turtle swing in Adventure Island.
Yeah. If you could get that up, Jeff,
California
that
or
would
Florida?
make my day. The
The turtle
swing.
swing?
The turtle
Oh,
swing
yeah.
Adventure Island. in
Oh, for
South
sure.
End. If we got a picture of that, that'd make my day. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. A turtle swing. Yeah, that's Stew Dog. Hey, Joshua Runce, how you doing? We've got Ghost Boogie in the house. We've got
Trying to
Pan.
dox myself here.
Ah, dox yourself.
Come on now.
It's like, would
You
you
could-
like
yeah.
to use your exact
That is it.
location?
That's the
Like,
turtle swing that Stew Dog was talking about, Adventure
There
Island.
you go, man.
Oh man.
It's got little swings.
Yeah.
That's so old, that thing as well. That's been there since I was a kid.
Damn.
So the whole turtle swings around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it spins and you go up and down and up and down. But
Why
you're
does
just
the
sitting in
turtle look evil?
because he's so dizzy.
go
'cause he's been
down.
spinning all day.
Scroll
If you
down
look at-
and look at the one where he's sticking
his
his
tongue's
tongue,
out.
obviously.
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
yeah. But scroll down right there.
Right.
That would.
Yeah.
Because he's been spinning all
what?
day and he's dizzy
What
and
is
shit. He's
happening
being
right there?
sick. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
sick from the.
from the spinning. Yeah,
From spinning.
yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
I don't know what that one is. Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
yeah. That's about 10 minutes from my house.
That's like a swinging teacup version.
That's where I
So
go. Do you know when
teacups
I've?
just do this?
Yeah, that's it basically. But it's not as fierce as teacups. It's quite gentle as them. It's quite a good ride.
It's not as fierce as
The
teacups.
swings are one thing.
Our teacups are a motherfucker sometimes. If they just grease
Yeah.
them and that, you can start spinning.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
You can miss
Yeah.
me with anything.
Or if one of them
that's
carnies starts spinning
carnival-esque.
you, yeah, it's no good.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
No, thank you.
stupid carnies.
Last time I did that, I think I was 12. No, I might have been like 14. And we got on the zipper,
Yeah.
and my friend just started going to town. I was like, "You're gonna make me fucking sick, dude."
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's the wheel in the middle you're spinning, right? Isn't that the thing? Like you're.
On the teacups, yeah.
Teacups, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The zipper does this.
So you can start
Well,
rocking
it's
it.
going up and down. Like the car will do this if you can get it swinging enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all that. Mm-mm.
It's- You know,
It's
someone
not-
you're in there with is going to go
Nope.
to town on it as well.
Oh hell yeah.
Sorry, I was.
I
just checking
always
that.
would. I'd always do that with like the teacups. I would always just be like, just gripping it,
Yeah,
ripping it. Like we used to
Oh.
like try to get it going as fast as we could, and then like once we got it to like top speed, we would just stop and just sit back, and then you just get like plastered to like the wall seat, and you're just like, ugh. I can't do spinning shit no more though.
Yeah.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
nah. As you get older, you don't enjoy it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He said, "I just heard you got on a zipper and went to town."
Not me.
Talking of Patrick
No,
Swayze's
me.
number one fan, we got
My
this
friend
guy.
Booger.
Booger.
Yeah.
What's good, guys? Happy
How you
Sunday.
doing?
What's poppin' boogie?
What's up, mine?
Hey, man, just waiting for the Bengals game.
The Bengals.
Oh,
sir.
who
Yeah,
have
they
my
play
Bengals got
Sunday
tonight?
Who's my Bengals
Um,
got tonight?
We play the LA Chargers.
Cool.
Oh fuck, that's right.
It's the night game,
I
right?
picked up- I picked up the quarterback for the Rams or Chargers. Who is it?
Joshua
Don't
wants
make
to
that
what's
mistake
good,
ever again.
Pan. Everybody. Hey, you guys are talking about Disney World, man. I've never been. I got sick when I was getting ready to plan a trip.
Chargers just in here.
You know, we were gonna take the kids to Disney World and everything
Oh.
like that. So we're still gonna figure out. But yeah, I can't wait to go to Disney World or Disneyland. I mean, either one of them. You know,
Mm.
I've never been to any of the parks in like Florida, like any of the.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I've never been to any of those.
The
Or any
fun-
bit like the amusement parks that I've been to is pretty much like the ones in Ohio
I got you.
and then the ones out here.
I went as a kid, but unfortunately, I couldn't afford to take my kids because it's a lot of money for us all to come.
I know, dude. That's
expensive,
crazy.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like even, you know,
Especially now, yeah, it's fucking.
I'm looking at about 15 grand to take my family there. Like that's just, that's
That's
just not
right,
on the
yeah.
cards. Not on the cards. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they'll take me one day.
Yeah, as an old man.
Isn't that what kids are for?
you get those wheelchair VIP roll
Yeah.
them roll
Yeah.
on.
Front, baby.
I'm gonna wear a helmet
me.
just to get past the line on everything. Sorry.
Like, this
I'ma
is
end up
Granny
like that.
Chaz. Can we go to the front?
Did you see that episode of Sunny in Philadelphia when he does that?
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Shit.
He's
He
got
just
no
turned
top
80,
on,
didn't
isn't he? And he's going, AIDS, AIDS. I've got the AIDS, not the bad kind, the good kind. He's going,
Bad card.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, that's what you tell people when they want to ask us, can I use your vape? Man, I got AIDS.
The bad AIDS.
I got
Talking
the
about
bad
Danny
AIDS.
DeVito, happy birthday! It's his birthday today. He just turned 80.
Is it really?
Oh, damn.
Yep, November 17th,
National treasure, that guy.
1944.
oh, yeah.
He's 80.
How old
years
is he now?
80.
80.
Wow.
Shout out to Danny DeVito, man. I mean, my earliest memories of Danny DeVito is watching Taxi with my parents.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my
Same.
parents like watched Taxi religiously. So
For
I
years,
was
he
watching.
was the dude from. It was like if you see him in something else, you go, "Oh, the dude from Taxi's in it." That was
Mhm.
his iconic thing, wasn't it? Taxi. That's
Yeah.
what got the ball rolling.
For all of them.
Right.
Yeah, Andy Kaufman.
But
For
what
all of
else
them.
did he
Holy
And
shit.
all of them.
But so did he do anything in the 80s besides like movies after Taxi? I can't remember if he was ever in a sitcom until they picked him up like in the 2000s or whatever.
Well, he was in that Twins, wasn't he, with Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, with Schwarzenegger, but you know,
Didn't
I
he
don't-
make
he was-
appearances
he was-
on Cheers?
he done walking
Yeah.
parts on Cheers.
because he
yeah.
was on Rhea because
Because
that
of
was
Rhea, right?
Right.
Because he's married to Rhea
I think they're
Perlman.
divorced now.
They're still married. It says.
No, they're separated.
They
but still
are?
Oh,
married.
they're separate. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, they're separated.
Yeah.
Because they were great together in Matilda.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played husband and wife in that. They were great in that.
What was that? A movie?
Matilda, yeah, it was a stage
Mhm.
musical converted to a movie. It's,
That's why I didn't watch it.
Roald Dahl.
Musical.
Is it
Raw
Roald Dahl?
doll?
I must be
Raw
wrong.
doll looking motherfucker. You're looking like a
Yeah.
raw doll.
Not the raw doll.
Yeah.
Raw
I went to
doll?
see the stage show of it. The stage show is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the musical. Yeah, is this the there's a part in it where the head teacher of the school, like the dean of the school, she's evil,
Oh yeah.
and she
it's Crunchball.
swings this girl around by her pigtails, her
Pigtails.
hair. She swings her around and throws her over a fence. And on the stage show, just swings this little girl around and throws her, and then they throw a dummy down from the roof, and it just lands on the like so. They Owen Hart a dummy from the fucking roof, and it like lands on the stage, and you think, oh my god, like
They just dropped this bitch.
yeah, it's really really good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Them midgets that would come in with the pigtails, that was always a great thing to do. You could get to like the fucking
Shot put him.
Damn, we brought it all the way back around. It says here something I forgot was Christopher Lloyd of Doc Back to the Future fame was in Taxi
Mhm.
as well. He was like
Yeah.
Yep.
absolutely.
one of the dudes. Yeah,
Absolutely.
he looked like he was from 1978. He had like
He's
all,
like,
all the denim and like
Yeah.
it's all
He was the
crazy.
mechanic.
yeah,
Jeff Dunham right there.
Mhm.
yeah.
What with Andy
Him
Kaufman at
and,
the
him
same
and
time?
Andy Kaufman were together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
There you
Crazy.
go. Were they all Saturday Night Live
Everybody was on
cast?
Taxi. If they weren't on Taxi, they were on Soap.
Soap was good.
Soap
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
good,
that's-
man. And wasn't
Yeah.
Benson a spinoff of Soap? Or was
Uh-huh.
Soap? Yeah, so Benson, because I remember,
Benson was a spinoff.
yeah, because Soap and Benson as a little kid, man, I was watching all of that shit because I thought that was my shit right
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Tate family.
I
They had
forgot
some
all
gr-
about. I haven't
I
thought
wonder
about
why
that. in
our
forever.
generation is so twisted.
The 80s had some great TV programs. That Hill Street
Barney Miller.
Blues,
Mhm.
Hill Street
Barney
Blues was
Miller.
my jam.
Hill Street Blues was awesome. It had that
Yep.
iconic
Music.
theme song. Yeah, that
Yeah.
starts off with the police sirens. But also Barney Miller and MASH, of course. But Barney Miller and there was another one, the Rockford Files. Anybody remember the Rockford
Rockford
Files?
Files.
Oh hell yeah!
Garner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
With
that.
James Garner.
Yeah, he had that bass, that entry level Firebird. It's like that shit ain't going nowhere, fam. That ain't a Smokey in the band.
On Friday night
He's
when I was a
from
kid, I
here.
was allowed to stay up late, and it was Roseanne, Golden Girls, Hill Street Blues, and St. Elsewhere in a row. And I remember them programs. That was all good. St. Elsewhere was dope.
Staying Elsewhere was really good too.
Yeah.
I remember that one stood out.
We had good
Urban
television.
Yeah. That was back
What
when we only had
about-
like three or four channels.
Remember Quincy?
Yeah, Quincy. Yeah.
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 Boogie, you got a little reverb on your mic still from whatever.
Thank you.
I wasn't sure if I kept hearing it, if I'm stoned, and I was like, nah. I
It's
keep
only a
hearing it
little
now.
bit.
Yeah, it was super tiny, but I was like,
I thought it was my conscience speaking.
I did too. I was like,
Hogan's
oh,
Heroes was my
God.
shit, man.
Hogan's Heroes.
Because I always thought it was cool that they
Yeah.
had the underground hideout and all the tunnels as a kid. That was what really was the big call for me for the Hogan's Heroes.
I never see Hogan's Heroes. Was it good?
Yeah.
I mean, it was basically American soldiers captured by the Nazis, and so it was a comedy based off a Nazi.
That old gag.
Yeah, that old gag. I mean, you know, they
Yeah,
had
but
sympathetic
MASH
Nazis,
was
Captain
chilling.
Clink and Schultz.
Yeah. I mean, MASH, they weren't in the prisoner of war camp, but they're still making comedy out of a bad situation, weren't they?
In Vietnam,
Yeah.
a medic camp
Oh.
in Vietnam.
Yeah.
That was
Man, I
all-
remember when what's his face died. What was the first? Was it
Oh, well, the one who was running the show there, the Colonel.
yeah?
I know what you
Was
mean.
it the old one? Was it Schultz or hold on? Not Schultz. Because
Henry
didn't
Blake?
he get shot down in the helicopter on his way out or some shit? And then
Was that how they
he-
framed it? I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
'cause he
remember
was
it being
like-
sad.
he was in the helicopter waving goodbye, and then all of a sudden they got like news that like or something came through on the
Radio.
the radio, and they heard that his shot down, and it was like a big rug pull because you had this emotional goodbye. Was Colonel Clink? Well, Colonel Clink was
It was Hogan Heroes.
that was Hogan Heroes. Yeah,
I got you right here. It says this was Colonel Henry Blake.
yes.
Episode
Oh,
was
you were talking
notable.
about that. I thought you were
Henry-
still on
Henry
Hogan's
Blake was
Heroes.
the person
I
who
was like,
replaced him.
what?
Yeah, it says
Yeah,
Henry Blake
and then
receives an
Connor.
honorable discharge and then leaves for home, but in the final scene is reported killed by enemy fire. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked
then-
up.
Yeah.
I was a little
Yeah.
kid watching it. I was crying.
I was too, fam. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, man.
They killed Colonel Blake. No.
Sitting in my pants eating frosties and fucking
you
crying.
son of a bitch. Sorry.
That was my late night. I could stay up and watch the American Funnies, you know?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I thought I was an adult watching adult shit during, during my bedtime.
Right.
Hill Street Blues was dark for a kid to be watching, really, but I loved it.
Oh,
Like, it was
absolutely.
gritty. Hill Street Blues was gritty. Hill Street Blues was probably one of the first series in the vein of The Wire and Sopranos, and had that dark side to it where there wasn't a happy ending every episode.
No,
Like, 'cause-
absolutely not.
yeah, great program. And the undercover guy who's always dressed like a tramp, he was dope, wasn't he? But everyone knew who he was. Like,
Yeah.
everyone knew I see him like the undercover guy. Like, there was no point in being undercover. Yeah. That's another thing as well. Starsky and Hutch. Everyone says how great Huggy Bear was and how cool he was. He was a grass. He was a police informer. you know, like
He's a snitch.
and everyone's like, "Oh, he's the coolest dude ever." No, he's a rat. Like, you know, yeah.
I do like the remake of that movie. When
Yeah,
they
I
had
do.
Snoop be Huggy Bear.
When they shoot the tail off the iguana,
Yeah.
that scene is amazing.
Oh man, that is a
Forgot
good
about
remake.
that.
That scene, they're riffing for quite a while with no cuts in the in
Yeah.
it. And Snoop Dogg is really good. His timing is great. And his henchmen are telling him that iguanas naturally lose their tail as a defense mechanism.
You
Because
know,
they want to shoot Hutch in the ass as as payback. Yeah, that's a great scene.
man, I was obsessed with, of course, cars have always been, but there was one of my dad's friends had a Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino, and there was a couple of them that was running around, and I told you about my dad street racing and with me in the car, and he went up against a damn Gran Torino and smoked it. So it was cool, but I was like, he beat the Starsky and Hutch car because it was all red and it had the white stripe. I mean, it was just like it, man.
There was a guy lived near me when I was growing up. He had the Starsky and Hutch car, and he also had the Trans Am from
Smokey and the Bandit.
Burt Reynolds and them. Yeah, he had that as
Smokey
well.
and the Bandit. That's my shit.
Yeah. Which is really crazy to see it in London, like parts up in the back street.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, they had money, man. I mean, didn't it cost a lot of money to import an American car?
Yeah, they always, every time I walked past their house, they was always had it jacked up and working on it, and like they I think it's more of a passion project, really. They was always working on them.
No, it's just those things, like my dad with him and his buddies always racing and shit like that. They were always working on it. I remember dad always, I mean, I learned how to cuss and still have PTSD from helping dad put in clutches on that Z28. They had to make like a special tool to be able to align it. So like his buddy and him came up with like this little wooden dowel type piece to be able to get it, do whatever they had to do to get all of the plates aligned into, because I mean, it would be a couple of hours of them just cussing and motherfucking like nonstop, dude. And my job was either to grab tools and grab beer, or if dad was by himself, I'd be underneath the car working. But that was the thing. Those cars always needed. Something was always breaking on them because they were 70 shit cars. They were just, late 70s, early 80s cars were notorious for being under powered and, would break.
Yeah. It says here, according to ABC, that at least 10 Gran Torinos were used during the program for interior shots, exterior shots, and then the other 7 or 8 were like jump cars. So they just had like stunt stuff with all the roll cages interior. So like basically 80% of them were just like for jumping.
Same thing for like the General Lee and the Smokey and the Bandit cars, man.
Yeah.
And then there's like some of the General Lees too. They had like over like 100 of them, and they had some from different years, and they would stick the lights and shit on from the previous year to match it up, like because the body lines were pretty close, but it was like they would change the headlights or the tail lights out. And so, but yeah, like I forget how many of those they like just destroyed, especially in like the remake in the movie with Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott. Like
That was a
they
good
destroyed
reboot.
like over 100 in that movie too. And it's
Yeah.
just like that sucks because like they only made so many of those cars.
Think
And
about
then
Fast and Furious doing that.
oh
'cause they
yeah,
did the same thing.
This
Yeah.
is
Those
nuts.
Chargers.
yeah.
It said the original General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard was launched for the first time by a stuntman on the set of the show in November of 1978. It says the jump was 16 feet high, 82 feet long, and completely totaled the first General Lee. Like
Yeah.
the first one just got destroyed right away.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I think that's at Cooter's. So there's a place in Cooter's Garage, and the guy that played Cooter, he owns a place in Tennessee. I've been there, and he's had, I don't know if he still has it or if it's even still open, but he had a bunch of original vehicles from Dukes of Hazzard and shit. And that was like for me a mandatory fucking visit for that, man. Like for real. I know we canceled the General Lee because of the Confederate flag on the top of it and everything, but that car is still an iconic car.
Bright orange.
Is it still cancelled because of the flag?
I mean,
was
yeah,
that,
man.
I thought because they had the flag on the reboot, didn't they, on the roof?
But that was in the 2000s. I mean, like I guarantee you they
2005.
won't. If
No,
they,
they bring
if
it up
they
in the. They brought it up in the movie, didn't they? Like, there's someone, a cyclist pulls up next to him and says, "Ain't cool."
Yeah, because they were
points to the flag on the roof.
they were going to Atlanta, and they were in traffic, and then like people were like pulling up, and they were like, "Get with the times, you fucking hick," and stuff, and they're like the
Oh,
trucker
shit.
They're all
that's it.
confused and look at each other, don't know
And
what
then-
they're talking about.
Yeah, they're like, "What?" And then like the trucker, like a trucker came by, is like, "Don't mind them, the South will rise again, live on,
Oh,
brothers."
God.
And then they're like, "What?" And then like they jump up and they like pop up out of, and they look at the flag and they're like, "Oh, we're not in Hazard anymore."
Yeah.
And hell yeah, Stu Dog Knight Rider was
Rider.
my shit. I never missed my Knight Rider, bro. I was in preschool. Like I know, like 2-3 years old watching Knight Rider or whatever, or not 2-3, but like 3-4-5 years old watching Knight Rider. What year did Knight Rider come out?
I don't know, but Knight Rider was
Whenever
my favourite, so I must have been
Yeah,
about 6.
dude.
That must have been 82, 81,
First episode was September 26, 1982.
82. there you go.
1982. So I would have been, what is that?
I would have been
6 years old. Yeah, 6.
I was still swimming around.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thought of.
Yeah, that talk about a great.
I just
intro
think I
song.
wandered around in my underwear till I was about 10 years old. Because every time I think of these movies, I have a flashback of sitting there in my underwear watching them. So
Right.
I must have just got home of the night and just went right down to my underwear and sat and watched TV. Like, you know?
I mean, I know there was a rule in my house is take your fucking good clothes off. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, don't take take that
Don't
shit
mess your
off.
clothes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it says here Jay Leno owns it. Bought the original kit for $300,000.
I told you I see the kit car, didn't I? The one of them where I was working. When we was relining a car park and a parking lot, whatever you call them, and we was relining it and jet washing it, and there was a car under the thing, and we took it off to see where it was, and it was kit. And there was, I remember there was a laptop on the outside of it. It was plugged into a laptop, and yeah, it was cool as shit, that car. I'll have to fish them photos out. I keep promising I will.
I've got wedding or honeymoon pictures of Mama Boogie and I sitting in Kit and Smokey and the Bandit, and then I sat in the General Lee because they had
Nice.
one of those Hollywood movie car museums down there, and they had like some original ones and of course some replicas and stuff in there. But those are amazing. Those are so fun to go through.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's one that's like I drive past every day when I go to work.
Oh, they have one up there.
Yeah, and like they just
Very
they
cool.
just added on to like the area and stuff like that. They got like a Jurassic Park like
Mhm.
dinosaur animatronic dinosaur thing that you
They-
can drive
yeah,
through
they have that.
now. They got
Yeah,
trains, locomotives, and stuff like that you can
very
go through.
cool.
So yeah, it's like I need to hit up one of my friends. He's like, yeah, I go up there with my son every couple weekends. So he's like, just let me know, and he's like, we'll go. So because I haven't been,
Oh, you've
and
never been?
not in years. I probably went when I was a
Okay.
kid. So, but yeah, like they have all the different cars, and they also have like a restoration shop there too, where if you have any of those cars, you could sell it to them, and they'll restore it to whatever they want, and then also you could also purchase those said cars too that are there, like you could buy like a General Lee or whatever and stuff like that. They have like them on like for sale and listed and stuff like that. So I do need to get over there, take some pictures, and get those for some submissions.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
One of my favorite car memories of all time was I was working for a company, and it was like a rental agency, kind of like a enterprise, but it was like more local. And so my job was basically like, if this car needs to be here, then I take a car, I go pick it up, and I drive it. So I'm like just going car to car to car all day long, filling up with gas, get an oil change, do this, do that. But my favorite was like at the beginning of the month, between the 1st and the 5th, all the new stuff would come like literally off the truck. And then I would have to like disperse them for the first like week. So 1 week out of the month, I'm just driving around brand new fucking cars. It was awesome.
yeah.
So I was working there at a time. I was getting Big Daddy Kane cars when he was in town.
Oh
like,
shit!
all
Yeah, that's
kinds of
weird over
shit.
there.
Yeah, I was meeting like rappers and shit when they would come into town. They Big Daddy Kane had my cell phone number and shit. He was like, "Can I get it? You got any Cadillacs?" And I was like, "What color do you want, man?" You know, that kind of shit. So anyway, so the best day ever was when they reintroduced the Dodge Charger, like with the new body style and all that. There was a bright orange one that needed to go from like the fucking corporate office out to some God knows where for something. And so I was like, this is going to be badass. I get to drive like the new Charger, and it's bright orange, which is going to be cool because of the, General Lee and all that. And little did I know, when I got in it, like they're like, all right, here's the keys. We'll see you later. I drove down there in like a Ford Fusion. I was in like a little blue Ford Fusion. I went down there. I was like, yo, I'm here to pick up the newbie. And he was like, all right, yo, here's the keys. I jump in it, and it has 3.2 miles on it.
Nice.
It was brand fucking new. The inside still had like the plastic for, all the shiny little accoutrements, still had like the little plastic to rip off. And dude, I'm telling you, man, I drove like probably 25 miles in this thing, got it up to like 100 miles an hour. And people were looking at me. First of all, the Charger, it was like being reintroduced. So me driving around town was like the first time that a lot of people had seen the new body style. Plus I'm in an orange one, and I'm telling you, I was looking to my left and my right, and everyone's like, what the fuck is that? Like, oh my God. So yeah, that was one of the best days of my life. I was like, they're like, man, took you an hour and 15 minutes to drive 25 miles. I'm like, yeah, I was driving all around town.
You just drove 25 miles, but you got 225 miles on the clock.
It says here there's 68 miles on the odometer, huh? All right.
We had it said it was only 3 to start out with.
It should be 27.
Well, see, what happened was I had to get gas.
Exactly.
You guys left me with a quarter
ass
tank.
and grass too.
I had to get Taco Bell in Charlotte. Yeah, one of the greatest memories ever, man.
Hell yeah.
Thing rode great.
What's happening to Becca?
She's eating again.
All right.
He's eating again.
Started the show with a mouthful of eating food. Then
Boogie, guess who?
Tried not to choke.
Guess who was late, Boogie?
Yeah, guess who was late?
Who do you think was late? Who do you think out of all of these fine people on the screen was late?
I need
Mm.
to start heckling y'all.
That's why I talk shit.
Just log in and
That's
start
why I
heckling
talk
Becca.
I told you that's why I talk shit. That's why I dropped out of high school. Like,
She was like a diva. We started the show, and then she decided to turn up like 3.5 minutes after.
It's like the show can start now, boys.
There, I'm here. Introduce me properly.
She's like, hang on a sec, I gotta rearrange my Wizard of Oz.
She's got a
curtain."
lot of thoughts that she has to keep organized, and the thoughts.
nothing
man,
is
they're just-
organized. Absolutely fucking nothing is organized in this brain. Nothing. ADHD life.
Can't organise
And,
things. It takes the fun out of it.
and probably some oppositional defiance disorder.
Beautiful.
You got that too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, so I've not got nothing like that. I like to get along, very organised. I'm a straight shooter.
I mean, I get
Really?
along with people, but like if I can be walking into the kitchen, headed to do the dishes, and if I'm suddenly asked to do those dishes that I
know-
was literally going to go do, I will
Yeah.
pivot. I mean, hard stop, pivot. I'm doing something else.
I was gonna say as I was when you were saying I was heading to the kitchen and doing the dishes, I was like, as you damn well should.
Oh
just
my
to fuck with you, but I
I was
not.
thinking, what you doing out of the kitchen?
Those dishes should have been clean before you left the kitchen. Why are you doing that?
Oh my god.
They should be in the washer. You are the washer.
You talk a whole lot of shit through the
Yeah,
computer,
really.
don't they?
I know, right? Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't say that. I mean, like, I wouldn't say that to Mama Boogie. She fucking give me my eye would look like Jeff's and shit.
Yeah, right.
And then she would hit me with a tray, like, bow, WE style. Like, fuck you say to me?
Yo, I got a strategy for that though. I'm so bad at it that I like will do laundry and dishes and shit, and just like I'll bounce back and forth. So I'll put the coffee mugs up and then get tired of it, and then go like fold a sock or two, and then come back and do the plates, and then I'll like fold a t-shirt, and then I'll like put up the forks. You know what I mean? I use it against itself to actually get the two jobs done at once instead of just going on.
When I'm doing
Two
them
Dog,
jobs,
hold on.
I'll
Hold on,
just
Two
shout.
Dog said
Nope,
that's why
nope,
women
nope,
have
nope,
small
we're just
feet
gonna
so
ignore
they
that
can
shit.
get closer to the sink. What?
Oh, shit. You killed Boogie, Stu.
I know. Damn.
Oh,
Funny.
Stu's perfect for this show.
You think he'd come on it now and then?
Oh shit.
hmm.
Oh,
That's my best friend, everybody. Stu Dog.
See why?
Hey, man.
Oh man.
I mean, when I'm doing the dishes and sucks and that, I'm always like shouting encouragement from the sofa.
oh my god, man! Kelly,
All right, Kelly. How does Boogie do it? All right, Kelly, make sure you get them done properly.
Fucking that
Kelly. Where was we anyway? If I started burying myself, I got a smack last week as well when I said her curry's wasn't very good. She wasn't happy about that at
As you
all.
should have.
And then
I've
she
had
made
2 curries this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, no, you didn't hit him with the.
And then she made curry.
I've had 2 this week.
Like, I'm getting mad disappointed in your menu prep since.
We used to have variety. Now we don't. Now we have curry every fucking night. What the fuck?
Shouldn't have talked shit.
This isn't Baskin and Robbins of curry, is it?
31 flavors of curry.
We're gonna have 31 flavors of curry.
Mint chocolate chip curries. Mm.
31 flavors of curry in 30 seconds. Bing.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's
like the
Kelly's
curry.
curry shop. It's Kelly's curry, 31 flavors of Kelly's curry.
Curry Express.
Curry Express.
It's been
They're
nice, though. They've been nice this week. So, moaning about it on like a global
Platform.
internet stream platform, yeah, it's done the trick. What can I moan about this week? It'll make it better.
Oh, she's gonna put a fucking wet sock in there for you now. It's gonna taste like shit.
Dude, she's going to put a pillow over my face.
You like
Don't worry
these
about that.
That's why he's not sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, one eye open.
It's like,
That's why
Danny,
he's sleeping in
what
the
does this
bed.
pillow smell like?
He's scared.
That's why he's in the
She's
streaming
gonna bring a
studio.
knife
He's
to,
like, nah,
the
I
bed
ain't going to that house. I ain't going to that house. I'm safe here.
or a sock full of potatoes and shit. Bars of soap.
Bean sock.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
That's what she's gonna put in your lunchbox.
she's gonna keep the can of beans in the
Lunchbox
sock.
up and it'll be a sock with beans already in it. Here you go, fucker.
Put a razor blade in my beans.
Oh, ow,
God.
man.
Yeah. Ham
Sprinkle
Grill
it with a little
style. Yeah.
arsenic.
Oh, nice. Give us some ideas, Becca.
It's so
Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
Speaking of beans,
You'll be talking about her on a podcast this time next year. It'll be like True Crime, the Kelly Chaz.
The Kelly Chaz story.
Yeah.
When you come to the States, I may
Speaking
or
of
may not
beans,
know where to
man.
find the wild boars. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
No,
Danny,
Wow,
you, better
yeah,
come,
yeah.
Danny, you better come hang out with me in the truck.
Yeah.
I can be
Now I'm
safe.
getting fed to shit.
Come hang out with me. He'll be alive.
It's gonna like feed me feet first, tie my hands above my head, and just slowly lower me into the wild boars. Yeah.
Damn.
Kelly's more of a Lorena Bobbitt situation, I would say.
Nah.
My hero.
Bobbitt.
Kelly Bobbitt.
He had come and he did.
He did.
Whack
Danny
Willie,
just
Willie
like-
right off.
This is the Chilled On Sunday, my podcast on my
Right.
channel, and we're just taking the piss out of him. Okay.
That's great. Nothing's
love
off
you, Danny.
limits.
Yeah.
We love you, Danny.
Thanks. I'm in the doghouse now to at least Thursday's sesh.
That's
My
why
times are in
don't talk
sesh
shit
now.
about her curry and you'd be all right.
I know. I told you I talked shit about it, and it's got really good since.
Just been Bobbitt.
She's like, "I'll show you," and made me a really good one.
Mm.
That taught me a lesson.
Yeah. Bacon. Very nice.
Dumb like a fox.
Oh shit! I need something to drink.
I was gonna say I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Go
Well, I
get some
can't
water.
leave now.
Yeah, you can.
No, because there's two of us gone.
That's all right. We've been waiting for you to leave, haven't we, Becca?
Fuck me.
Me.
Oh, as it happens, I can do this now, can't I? Richie does that to me all the time on the sesh.
Cheers, bugger. You know, she's like, sweet, I can go get myself.
That's
something to
better.
drink."
So, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome in. It's the Chilled On Sunday reboot. These are the new members. The real three I wanted. How we doing? We got Ghost Boogie and Becca Blue.
I'm not blue anymore, fucker.
You were saying though, Boogie. You know, you were saying about was it your father and your uncles when they made the tools for the engine so they could work on them? That's
Wasn't
a lost
my
art.
well,
You
it was
re-
the guy that I was named after.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Uncle Ghost Boogie, and
Yes.
he that's a lost art because I remember my brother had a BMW in the 80s. He had the gangster BMW with the small round headlights,
Mhm.
and it was it was the first car to have the specialized tools, so not everybody could work on it.
Mhm. You
So
had to
you had
buy
to
the
take it to the
tools,
dealer. You had to take it
or
to
you
the
could you
dealer.
had to buy them. You
Yeah,
could buy them, but yeah.
and the guy my brother used to take it to get serviced. The guy made the tools just for him for that car. He went, no, just leave it here, and he got his. And he made all the metal tools. He went into his metal shop and made every tool because
That's dope.
B&W was like, we don't want people tampering with this and tampering with that. And he just made the tool and opened it up. And
Yeah.
because you used to plug them in, didn't you? That was one of the first cars you plugged
Well,
in to get the
Yeah,
diagnostic.
and now
Yeah.
like so when I worked at Ford, man, there's so much. You got a hot flash? What?
I told you menopause is a bitch.
I got you. I
What it
understand
was,
all
it was
you're going through.
it was the small feet statement from Stu. Done it.
But no, when I worked at Ford, just to do very simple things, such as say someone knocks your mirror off, you know, because the mirrors are now smart mirrors in a way of they have light sensors, they have some of them, they have all your motion sensors, some of them have cameras.
The lane
Everything
sensor.
has to be exactly, yeah, thank you. They have to be flashed in and communicating with the basically there's like when I stopped working there at that point, your average explorer or expedition had at least 20 computers and different modules that would you got ECU, BCU, all these different main computers that run and sync all of the different sensors and all of the different shit, and they all, even the simple radio swap, if you went from stock unit to stock unit, for it to work, you had to have it hooked up to a laptop that had to be connected to the Ford network.
Wow.
Like the actual Ford, like it had to be up. So there were like dealer specific parts, or there are repair shops that have to pay licensing fee to be able to do somewhat of the stuff, but some of the stuff you have to go to Ford to actually be able to get the updates. I mean, it's just 100%. That's the way it is, man. So even at the repair shop, so you go to a mom and pop shop, right? And they do the work that needs to be done, but for all of the shit to communicate, right? They in turn, 9 times out of 10, send it to a dealership, but they have you pay like the base rate that's worked out between the shop and the main dealership that there is agreed upon, so they get basically base labor and not any markup, but then they have to pass that on to you, so you're ultimately your car's still going to a damn dealership at the end of the day. Like all of the enterprise and fleet cars, anything that had Ford, right? Like, and I'm sure this is exactly the same for all of the damn vehicles now, but all of the Fords had to at all of the rental car places, when not just recalls would happen, but when updates and shit would happen or anything would go on, they had all of their maintenance just directly at the dealerships.
Yeah, I got real lucky because like my office, when I was doing all the car stuff, it was like a mile away from the main Ford dealership in town. So that was like made it so much easier for me, because you're right, man. It literally, you want to get anything done, like you end up there. Like you can't do it. Like If it wasn't like TPMS or like a crack in the windshield, it's going to the dealership. You know, it's like it was crazy. And I mean, they were making money hand over fist because there's no other game in town, right? Like you have to go there. So
Well,
wow.
and then also, I'll tell you the one thing that they also do. I mean, I have a really, really one of my close brother like friends that his father is I don't know if he still is, but was an engineer and for Ford, where his job was to create and design the parts, but once after he would get done, he'd have to work with a specialized engineering team group that they have that they'll go through and figure out, because they can make the cars where they won't break at this point. But each and every single manufacturer, dealer, automotive, computer, they have a thing where there's an entire team of engineers where they design. I'm trying to think of it, that like where the parts are going to actually start to decline and fail. And I'm trying to think of the proper term, but it's basically, you know, where they're engineering it to have a lifespan.
Yeah.
And like it's like okay, this part's gonna fail at this point and that point.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah, it says here it's planned obsolescence.
thank you so much. That was exactly yes. It's I mean, even from a computer standpoint, like even Apple's the one that really does it, like where these ports no longer work and
Yeah.
all of that shit. But yes,
That's what I'm
planned
experiencing with my
obsolescence.
one. Yeah.
Isn't that called a scam?
No, it's
That's
legal.
It's called good
I
business.
mean, how is that not like scamming your customer out of?
I
like,
know
what-
it's legal. I mean, there's no law against it.
Crazy.
I had a Jaguar, and
Never.
I had a Jaguar. I took it. It had a problem. I took it to like a mum and pop place, and they had they put it on the computer and got the problem up. So they run the analytics on it, and then they said we can't fix it. They said we can't fix it. Like we're not going to charge you. But here's the printout of the analytics. So take that to Jaguar because they're going to want to charge you to run it on through their computer.
Mhm.
We've already done that. Take that. So I took it there, and they said they wanted £190 plug into a computer.
Mhm.
And I said, that's all right. I've got the paperwork here already. And they went, we don't care what you got. We don't even want to look at that. We're not interested.
Exactly. 100.
And then I said, okay, then you can't have my car. Give me the keys.
Yeah.
And they went, what do you mean? I went, don't what you mean, mate. Give me my fucking keys. I said, you going to be a prick? I'll be a prick. Bye. Took the keys and left. I took it to an independent Jaguar guy that can do it all. And he like went through it, went bomb, bomb, bomb. And
It's
fixed
called
it.
Puma.
No, it was just an independent Jaguar guy that worked for Jaguar and set up his own shop.
Uh-huh.
And he
Mr.
had all the
Puma.
bits. Yeah. And he says to me, yeah, you need a new transmission. I said, I bought one of them a year and a half ago. And he went, yeah, shitty Jaguar transmission you bought. And that's exactly what you, in a year and a half's time, you're going to be buying another one. Like,
Right.
like what Boogie just said. So that's like £2,500 like pounds.
Can I tell
I
you
was
though?
told as a teenager, never with a
Nah.
Jaguar
So what I've done,
because they just
Yeah,
constantly
absolutely.
break down.
They were
I said to
horrible.
him, can you turn all them warning lights off? And he said, yeah. I said,
Yeah.
we'll do that then. How much does that
Yeah.
cost? Turn all them warning lights off. And he charged me for that. And I drove it out of there, drove it into an auction and walked away from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So check it out, man. I'll tell you why. As a
Someone
dealer,
else's problem there. Yeah.
you have to like part of the operation is the diagnostic fee. You have to have an hour diagnostic fee because for them to certify the work, and when you go to any dealership, there's a warranty and certification that goes along with the work, and that you pay the first hour diagnostic fee. They're not just going to go execute and say, okay, here's a printout from someone that has a clone of the actual diagnostic Ford process and speaking up with the computers, because that was always a pain in the ass to explain to people. Is like, look, man, this is Ford's fucking policy, not ours, man. Like, I would tell them that, like, look, bro, don't get huffy. Like, this is what's up. Like, this is Ford's policy, not my policy. So holler at Ford and see if they'll fucking do it. But they're going to tell you to kick rocks at the end of the day. But here's Ford's number. Straight up, that's how I'd handle it. Like, it's like, bro, it's not me. Don't hate the player, hate the make.
They actually come that policy thing with
It's
me. What you
any
just
of them
said.
now.
It's true. It's
Said
100%.
to me, it's been our policy since 1995. Blah blah blah.
I didn't
Because
say
he was
our
trying
policy,
to
I would say
argue with me
Ford's
about it,
policy.
and I was saying, "Well, I'm not paying you. Just give me the keys. I'm going." And he said it's
There you
our
go.
policy since 1995 not to do this and this and that. And I said, that's okay. It's been my policy since 1975 not to be mugged off by cunts like you. So give me the keys, I'm gone. So, and that was it. Yeah.
Ultimately, it's your decision to take your wallet out of your pocket, right?
Well,
Was it
exactly. Yeah.
disrespectful, or were you disrespectful, or was it a tense situation?
Well, what they done was they took the keys from me,
Yeah.
and they done the hard sell. And then they wouldn't give me the keys back. They were like, "Oh,
He wouldn't
but you
give you
could-"
your keys back when you
No,
fucking
because he
asked for
was doing the but if you do this and do that and and he was holding the keys.
I don't ever. It's your property. I'm like, here you go, fam.
So that's
Have
when
a
I
nice
got
day.
nasty and said, "Just give me the
No.
fucking keys." And I sort of
Nah,
dropped
he shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, they was doing the hard sell, trying to embarrass
that.
me into parting with money. Like, but I'm self-employed businessman. It takes a little bit more than that, you know.
Well, it takes
hard
just
sell.
common courtesy too to know.
Yeah. But like I said, I took it on, and it was a lemon. So I moved it on and let someone else have that lemon.
Jaguars were turds and are turds, and even when Ford had them, they were super turds.
Well, that's what they said to me. They said, I said, why are these parts so expensive? And they said, because it's a Jaguar, sir. And I went, well, how comes it's a Jaguar when I got to fix it and a Ford when I got to sell it?
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Another one that's got a really that's a high-end car, that's a really difficult one to own, is Range Rovers, man. They have a hellified rate maintenance schedule, and talk about planned obsolescence.
Well, all
They
of the
look
Jaguar
worth it.
showrooms are Range Rover showrooms at the same time. So basically
Yeah.
the same car. Yeah. So I learned my lesson there. I got a Nissan now. Lovely little car.
Nissans are great cars, man. Nissans are great cars.
Every single extra you could
I have
possibly
a
want
Hyundai.
is in it. Yeah.
And I love it.
What have you got? A
Hyundais
Hyundai?
Because
are
when
good.
I left the window cracked and it rained like 6 inches of rain.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, that
Oh.
happened.
That's horrible. I'm sorry
Like
that happened.
a
to
week
you.
ago. Whatever day. Yeah, that was last
You
week.
drove to work with the swampy
Might
ass.
have been 2 weeks ago. I don't work, but
Soggy bottom band.
but
You drove the
yeah.
CBS.
Stocky bottom, Becca.
I had to. I grabbed.
She was a man
I
of
grabbed-
constant sorrow that day.
I
You're
grabbed my
all wet.
super absorbent towels and
Super absorbent
and
towels
a big
were
ass
they?
fucking trash bag.
She threw the
so
whole
that I
box
could
full of
sit
pads
and
on it.
not
Like,
get my
I got
ass
it.
whacked.
You just threw some pads with those Velcro wings and shit.
Fuck no, those are expensive.
Oh, my bad, fam. I mean, you said super absorbent. I went straight to pads and palms.
Towels. I know you did.
It rained a lot. Let me get the heavy flows.
Yeah.
Purple rain. Purple
You're bigger
rain.
than that, Jeff.
Oh, that's super. But yeah, I can't use the seat warmer anymore. And that.
Oh no, that fried it.
You'll boil
Fuck.
like a frog.
No, I didn't fry it, but it literally rained 6 inches
Yeah.
and the window was cracked just enough that it got all.
The circuitry and the
it goes
actual.
deep.
Mm.
No, the padding in the seat.
But why can't you? Is it still not dried out? Is that what you're
Because
saying?
right.
Okay, so you're waiting. How long? I'm sorry, I didn't catch when did this
It's been
happen?
like a week. It's been like a week.
Yeah. My
I'd
mum's
take a
got
hairdresser.
my mum drives a Land
Well,
Cruiser.
I would love to.
Yeah.
It takes time and money that I don't have.
My mum's got a
I would
really,
rather
really
take
nice
it
Land
and have
Cruiser.
it detailed and take the thing. Yeah.
And
Sorry, Dan.
yeah, my mum's got a really nice Land Cruiser with everything in it. Beautiful car. It's like driving your front room around. It's just
They're
fucking
gorgeous, man. Car.
absolutely
Oh,
marvelous car.
I love them.
And the battery died, and I went round there with my van to jump the battery,
Mhm.
and it was dark, and I wired it up wrong, and I
Oh no,
fried.
you didn't.
I fried both of them. I fried the computer in the Land Cruiser and the one in my van.
Oh,
And that's not covered by
Oh,
warranty,
no.
fam. Like,
No,
oh shit.
Yeah, I done it both. Yeah,
When-
it took weeks.
when was
to get
this?
Parts. About 2 years ago.
Yeah, man, you fried the
Yeah.
ECU, the GCU,
Everything.
the
The whole
BCU,
brain.
the
The whole brain was
TCU,
gone.
all of them.
LCU.
Yeah, it took
No, I mean,
weeks.
they're all-
The
oh
car
my
was
God.
mine got fixed. My
CC.
shitty van. My shitty van got fixed
OPMs.
overnight, and the Land Cruiser was off the road for about 6 weeks.
When those would come in, when
Waiting for
those would come
microchips
in,
and shit. Yeah,
I was money.
they're beautiful cars, man. They don't break. They don't break unless like something like what I did happens. That they're just they're
But
tanks,
that was money
man.
for your Fiesta too. Like
That was what?
that's for like Ford Fiestas. That's money
Yeah.
coming in because there's the same amount of computers in those damn
Yeah.
things now.
Yeah.
Compare, I mean when that happens, oh, and they have it built in. They can tell now on these
Mhm.
newer ones. Like it's some crazy shit, man. I love cars. I'm sorry.
That's my son's got the Fiesta. That's his first car. Yeah, that's what he's driving, the Fiesta. And not my favorite car. I feel like it's like a Dodgem. It's like driving a Dodgem. Yeah.
They're itty bitty,
what?
man, and forever their
The
transmissions
bumper
are
car, you
horrible.
know, at the fairground. What they
Oh,
call it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The Dodgems.
Yeah,
But-
my dad had a Fiesta.
Yeah, it's the one,
little Ford
Fiesta. Yeah.
Fiesta.
Yeah, that's what my
Yeah.
son's got. For a
Those
while, I had a
tiny,
Toyota
tiny-
Yaris.
The Yaris.
Oh
yeah.
shit,
That's
man! I
excellent car.
remember those. Ugh.
Excellent car. Not what I had it
Excellent?
for. Yeah, I had it for 12 years. I bought
What?
it it was a 2000 Toyota
Not a
Yaris.
Yugo, a Yaris.
A Yaris.
No, I know.
And I had it for 12 years. So I bought it for Kelly new for a Christmas present when she first was driving. And it was an automatic transmission one. And I had it for 12 years and nothing went wrong on that car.
Damn.
Wow.
Nothing. I've done like 200,000 miles in it. Nothing went wrong with that car. And what happened was, as it got older, it was worth nothing. It was just worth nothing. So I bought Kelly the Jaguar, and I just parked it up. It wasn't worth the part exchange. The money it was offering me for it, I just went, well, I'll just keep it as a spare car, and I put it in a garage and just left it there. And then the car I had an Audi A4, and I done a jump in it, and it was never the same after that. And the engine blew up. So I started driving the Yaris. I feel an hard times. I was just driving the Yaris around. And me and my older brother would just turn up at building sites
Like,
in this Yaris, like a clown car. My brother was like 6'3" and like twice my size. And people used to say it looked like the airbags had gone off when we would pull up.
That's what it looked like if I got in the car when I was 6'3", 400. I'd have been in that
Yeah.
motherfucker. The
Yeah, so
car
you
would
and
have
the
been
girls are the
sagging,
same size, yeah. So
all gorilla like.
yeah, but we had all our tools in the back. The seats was laid flat, and we had all our tools
That
there. We
shit
just
was
turned up on the
sagging
construction
like a
site, and it was-
motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
that thing,
god,
man, that got me through some times. That was a great. That's my
that's an
favorite car.
astounding because they were not that. I mean, there's not a single one on the road here, but I mean, I mean those things. That you know how there's different qualities of builds and different. You know,
Yeah,
they weren't that resilient here, but they made a whole. I think it was. I either had a Toyota Yaris video game that came in a bag of Burger King French fries or
Hmm.
Taco Bell. Like it was a video game that, or like with one of the PC mags. You know, when they would have like demo games for Xbox
I
or
think it was.
PlayStation. I had a Toyota Yaris video game.
What's the
promo game.
PlayStation one? The game they
PlayStation
play.
2.
The game they all play on it, Gotham Racing or something like that. I remember the first car you got was a Toyota Yaris.
Now this one was only, if you remember, what was remember those types of games when Sonic would go through the tunnel and you'd go back and forth.
Yeah,
and
like Sonic
it was like
Racers. and
one,
that.
but
Yeah.
it was like in the
So-
tunnel, and that was the whole
Yeah.
thing. It was like one of those tunnel racers.
Because I remember when I got it, after about 70,000 miles, I took it to the shop and I said, like, change the timing belt on it. And they said, oh, no, you don't need to change the timing belt on that. You got a timing chain.
Yes.
He went there indestructible. And it was the first car where, as you pulled
That's
up
not true.
at traffic lights, the engine would go down to one piston.
Oh yeah. So I got
It
you.
wasn't quite start stop. It was almost start stop.
Mm.
And so the fuel efficiency was like excellent. But no, man, that was a great car. I've had some nice cars, but that's my most reliable, most car that never cost me money. And then when I did so, I paid $7,000 for it. 7,500 I paid for it. And when I sold it 1,800 12 years later.
Hmm.
Like that car that didn't cost me a penny. Like basically, that was a great car, man.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah. Like, and I've had BMW and Jaguar, and I drove Ferraris and TVRs. That Yaris is the one, man. That's the one that's done me right, you know?
That's how the old 80 Hondas were. I mean, like the old
Civic?
those 1,000 years of the late 90s, 2000s,
The late 90s, yeah.
Toyotas were.
They were probably the last of the good cars.
indestructible. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah. Yeah. Before they started shoving all these mega computers in them. Yeah.
Or started doing the destructible shit. Because I mean, I had a Nissan Maxima that I picked up off of one of my employees because he was getting rid of it, and I knew that the catalytic converter, because it had 3 cats on it, man. But this fucking Maxima was loaded. It had everything in it. It had the bigger engine in it, all of that shit, man. And I was like, yeah, I gotta have that for a little bit, just to dick around in. And I knew the check engine light would come on and shit because the third cat. Well, and they were notorious for those cats to go bad, and each of the cats on that Maxima were like 2,500 or 3,000. Some of them, the two outsides were like 2,500, and the other ones were like 3,000 or 4,000. It was crazy. I was like, man, fuck that. I got rid of it. I did some shit. I got it real hot and sold that shit. Like,
Give it
here
a
you
tap.
go.
Give it a tap with a hammer, the cat.
No, the sensors and shit were fucking like
Two
on it
sensors
though.
bitch.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I had
Sorry,
to check
Ricky.
engine. I had to check
You're all
engine
good.
like on my van for years. I had to check engine light on for a good 3 or 4 years. It didn't break.
You
till
got to
about-
pass emissions though
Mhm.
Yeah, I got it passed.
to sell it. Well, yeah, I mean, I get you. There's ways to do it.
It didn't break down to about a month ago. But the engine, I think that's a good. I think that's good. You check engine light on for 2 years, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yo, I got a picture of my first car. Check this out.
What's that?
Oh man! Speaking of something that never broke until like the day I got rid of it. Check that out.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, that's dope.
That's a car.
Nice.
That is
I'm
the
Volvo.
that is
I'm
the
gonna go look.
1986 240 DL by Volvo, the indestructible.
That's
tank of a
indestructible.
car. Yes,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
safest car on the
Wow.
road. The only thing that broke was the tape deck, and I switched to a CD player. So yeah, it was
La-di-da.
fucking ruled. I love that fucking
Spacious,
car.
too.
Love it. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
you got a lot
Spacious.
in that car. Yeah,
Yeah.
safe. That was the safest
Yep.
car in the world at the time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My first car, man. Drove that thing everywhere.
The only person it weren't safe was the one you hit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's a tank.
Yeah, that was about a 2-ton car. That was that was heavy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was. For the size of it, it was like dense,
Mm.
just like its owner.
Mm.
I might have dated a guy that drove a Volvo.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good car.
Becca, please continue.
What? No.
Okay.
Were those seats really wet
Still what I
too?
said.
Oh, she said there's loads of room in them.
Yeah, there's still a squish in those seats, isn't it?
She said vulva. She didn't say
Mm.
vulva.
I don't know what mine.
1986 Volvo.
What?
Oh, on that note, Becca, I think we did it.
I think we did it.
It was my old
Oh yeah, Richie.
What's that? Your
Huh?
first car?
Yeah, it was my first car, 98 Jeep
I'm
Cherokee.
looking through photos right quick to see if I can get
Dope.
if there's any.
Looks like the
All
truck
right,
from
if
the
that's the
18.
game we're gonna play.
Death Race 2000.
It is hillbilly for sure.
Did you have a boyfriend one of them, Becca? All that's missing is a dead deer on the bonnet.
That was on the other side.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just, oh, fuck with it. But yeah, it was a 98 Jeep Cherokee. I lifted it like, what, 3.5, 4 inches with 33-inch super swampers. And then I cut the Cadillac converter off and just straight piped it.
Damn, man.
It was so redneck.
Your neighbors like you.
Like I've seen that before, man. Yeah.
Everybody could hear me from like a block or 3 away. You just hear the tires just whoa, 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 whoa.
You just reminded me. Dude woke me up yesterday. He's got a McLaren. And his big McLaren sports supercars. And he was revving the fucking shit out of it yesterday morning. I have a word with him. Woke me up. Yeah.
Go steal it. Take it.
It's not in this book.
Yeah, steal it. Take it for a joyride.
Yeah. I won't be
Wrap it
seen
around
dead
the
in it.
No?
Nah.
Not a McLaren?
I don't think I'd be able to get in it.
All right. Well, hey guys,
Mm.
I got a biz ounce.
But that's what we're all going to do now, Boogie. So, Boogie, you want some shout outs?
Yes, sir.
Go for it, man.
Well, hey, yo, thank you for allowing me to be a part of the Chilled on Sunday podcast. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that was in the house. Much love to you guys. Don't forget, Usual Suspects Sesh tomorrow night with submissions, your submissions. You will submit. And then B-Boys Underground will be a thing this Wednesday with Big Twins from the infamous Mob Deep. We're going to be talking about all his time with Prodigy and Havoc and what he's got going
shit.
on.
I
And
call
then
out sick to work on that day.
That's
yeah.
a big
And
one.
then-
That's a
and
big
then-
show.
And then
Mhm.
Thursday night, we've got game night. We will be doing game night. And I think that we might even try to make sure that we can do some poker before then. And Friday, Blurred Reality. Be
Yeah.
on the lookout for that. We haven't announced what we're going to do yet. So,
Nice.
Yeah. So, we've got Blur Reality on Friday. We haven't announced what we're going to do. We need to have a chat about this because we need to pick a subject.
yeah,
and
we
need to-
holler
Yeah.
at each other on that one.
Yeah, we need to have a little
Because we're
chat.
not
about
wrestling. We're not just wrestling.
We're not just wrestling, no. No. We've worked that out, haven't we? We've been enjoying this so much that what we're doing it, we're going to add more things into it as well as wrestling.
And I think
I'm not going away
we-
from the wrestling though,
Awesome.
because me and you,
No.
that's the thing we got in common the most. We both
But-
think the wrestling. Yeah.
and music though. I think that we could pick something that would be a good one to go over, man. How about this?
Go.
I don't know if it's still on Netflix or able to watch on one of the streaming platforms that I have, but if we can, maybe the Tribe Called Quest documentary that was
100%.
done by Michael
dope.
Rappaport.
100%.
Yes, sir. So be on the lookout. We'll see announced, but it's going to be something fun. It's going to be something fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I love you
Hell yeah.
guys. Thank you for having me. Shout out to Jeff Denning Art. Shout out to Danny Chaz, Becca Boo, Richie D,
Hell yeah.
and all
Shout out
of
to
y'all.
you,
Peace, guys. Love you.
Later, buddy.
Have a
See you
good
later
one,
on, Boogie. Bye, mate. So, Jeff Denny Mark, we got any Twitchers this week?
My Twitch this week was Fail Army. Actually, I just been leaving Fail Army on my laptop, so every time I walk by it, I'm like, guy fell off a fence. Guy got kicked by a horse. It brightens my day to just walk by and see someone eat shit, and then I just
Cat just
continue
jumps
on.
out the drapes and landed on someone's face. Yeah.
It's fantastic. Yeah. So Fail Army is my Twitch, and then my YouTube is RU Garbage, which is the two dudes from Philly. They're cool as shit. Dan Soder is on the new one. Three of my favorite people, the chillest motherfuckers in the world, on one podcast. So RU Garbage on YouTube, and catch us all
one
week.
today, or
Yeah, they did a clip of the new one, and the full thing gets released, I think, tonight. So
hell
be on the
yeah.
lookout
I
for
know
that.
I'm gonna be
And
watching that night.
hell yeah, catch us all week, man. Mwah. We'll see you later.
Hell
What you be listening to, Becca?
I've been listening to the same people, same things.
The same
week.
things, yeah.
Yeah. However, did you know Snoop Dogg has a Twitch channel?
I did not know that.
Did you know?
What?
It does.
Yeah, games.
Yep. It's Doggy Dog 20. Dog with 2 G's. Doggy Dog 20. And he's on a lot. So,
Yeah, thanks for that. That's awesome.
Was it Doug?
yeah.
It's got 787,000 followers. By the way,
Well, when
Yeah.
when next time he's on, I'll hit him up and see if he wants
Like
to
a
come on
lot.
Sundays.
That would be
See what
dope.
he's- I'll
One
see what
neck.
he's doing Sunday afternoons.
Let's go.
yeah, I'll slizzy by. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
For Sheezy.
Can I smoke? Like you could
Who
take a
lives up the
shit in here.
shizzle?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
We don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
What about you, Richie? You got any Twitches?
Not really. I haven't been on Twitch really. So
Jeff
right
Denning Art.
all of us, the normal, usual people. Miss Joy's new account. I think it's what Miss Joy
1983, free.
something like that.
Mhm.
And
80.
then for
Three.
83.
It's 1983 and an
It's
extra free. She's
1983 and a 3.
Yeah.
she's
Mhm.
redone it though. He's got an extra free on the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the YouTubes,
Your thoughts?
shit, not really any new ones on there. The same ones that I've been watching. Actually, there was one that I just was watching today. It is Grindhouse
Whoa.
Plumbing Company or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they build like some crazy shit. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up.
I'm a feared.
My phone is being slow. No, it's Grind Hard Plumbing Company. They build like crazy, like
It's a very different channel.
I know. It's like, what are you? This is
Grind
a
hard.
troll, man. This is all elaborate.
so like they like They have a whole bunch of
Grindhouse
different-
Plumbing. We'll unstuff your pipes
No.
or we'll stuff them for you, whichever you want.
Grindhard.
If I go to this site and it's you and Chico standing there with a
Yeah.
No, there ain't
Yeah.
no gay shit.
Chico's got rubber gloves and Richie's got a plunger.
He's got an oversized knobby spanner.
No, like they bought like a mini Jeep, like golf cart from Amazon, and they put a turbo on it. And then like they have like a golf cart that has like 180 horsepower. They built a monster chopper that has like 40-inch off-road tires on it and shit. It's all custom. They got like a small jet boat. There's just a whole bunch of different crazy redneck tomfoolery going on basically out there. So just been watching that, throwing it on and kicking back. Yeah.
Just be in incognito mode when you Google it. So-
No, it's not anything.
Yes. Yes.
Incognito mode don't work. You see that lawsuit that they've been on with that? They've been extra like
Adjust your
recording what you guys
VPN.
do.
Evening, all.
Correct.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Hi, how we doing?
Good. About to have some dinner.
Fantastic.
Doing good, yeah, hell yeah.
You got dinner, you got beer.
Yeah.
What have you got, Becca? Have you got some nibbles?
Coffee. I had some chips and some cheese, but I've been snacking the whole show.
Lovely.
I had Taco
You know
Bell
what?
earlier.
Taco Bell. That's Danny's favourite, isn't it?
It is.
You had a bit of Taco Bell, didn't you,
He,
babe?
he was jealous. He was jealous that what I had.
Mhm.
Ah. What did you have, Richie?
I had the 1990s version of the Gordita Supreme, a 5-layer beefy burrito,
Hi,
double-
Birdie.
double-decker taco, and some nachos,
Oh, nice.
chips and nacho cheese, to be exact.
That's nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. Oh, that sounds nice.
So it wasn't bad. It was not bad.
Somebody else's.
Nacho cheese. Nacho cheese.
Took him
Wow.
a second.
Wow. Wow. We were the slow on Sunday podcast.
I'm going to pass you back over to Danny now. I'm going to go back in now. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you
Cheers.
soon.
You too.
Bye.
Don't
All
beat
right.
up Danny too much.
Get back to the kitchen.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
No. The
Um,
opinions of Danny Chaz do not necessarily represent the usual suspects.
The other people on the street.
Yeah, any of us.
she's just walked away from me going like that backwards.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
You deserve both of them.
She's gonna wait. She's gonna wait outside for you to come in, and she's just gonna
Yeah.
be like, "Bop!" Oh yeah, I thought that was funny, fucker.
The little squirt of pepper spray won't fix. Teach your ass.
See this pillow?
Right, she's gone.
Yeah.
Right,
You want some, you want some curry to the eyeballs?
Hi, Kel.
Ow.
Shit.
No.
Thank God. That's too.
Where was I?
Danny, who you got?
Yeah, who you
I
got?
got so for Twitch, I've got it's a 24/7 stream, like what you done, Jeff. Really, it's called Ghetto Beats, and it's a walk around, virtual walking. It's called stream. So it's someone with some sort of chest camera on, and they're walking around different parts of the world. They've got chilled music playing in the background, and they're just walking about, and it's just it
Keep
just
going.
gets me. I just sit and watch it and just think that place looks dope. I want to go there. Everywhere they want to go. Like I was walking around in Singapore the other day, and I was taken aback by how smart everybody was. Like clothes wise, the clothes they were wearing were all really nice, and everyone was turned out immaculate, and the streets were clean, and it just like different walks of life. And they do a lot of beach walks. So you'll see them in Rio, and then you'll see them in Ibiza, and then you see them in all these different places walking along the beaches. Like, and they're just no talking, no nothing, just walking along with music playing.
Remind
For
us
some
again what it's
reason, I
called?
get hypnotized by it.
Ghetto what?
I'm a
was
what
it
now?
called? What was it called? Ghetto-
Ghetto, GATO BEATS, Ghetto Beats. and
Not
it's a
ghetto.
really relaxing, chilled out one. You'll dig it the
Gato
most.
beats like a cat. Yeah, gato.
Is that what it is? Ghetto.
Yada, yada,
Is that
yada.
a
Gato is
Mr.
Spanish for
Roboto.
cat. So it's gato beats.
there you go.
That's
Ghetto
cool.
beats.
Hell yeah.
Don't shake your head at me, Richie.
And the podcast I've been listening to is like the best podcast I've ever heard. This is it's a fucking amazing. It's called The Usual Suspect Sesh. It's on twice a week. It's live. It's fucking great. It's everybody's handsome on there. It's just the best thing I've ever seen. So on that note, I'm gonna be finding someone to raid. So who we raiding? This is the first time I've done it from my laptop, so this could be fucked.
Oh shit. Ghetto beats.
Nicole is
Not ghetto.
Gatto beats.
Gatto.
Gatto.
Gatto, it's what I said. Like
Gatto.
a cake.
Gatto.
Like the cake, gatto, Black Forest gatto. Right, seeing as Nicole UK is not online, let's see if I can find someone else.
All under night or all underscore night. Right, underscore.
I think everybody usually raids here. Ah, there's my dude. Right. So I've just started a raid. So we're going over to Mustida, who's been talking about cars. He's got a beautiful Mustang behind him while he's DJing.
Cool.
And all I've got to say is thanks everybody for coming. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to you, Jeff, you, Becca, you, Richie. And thank you. Have we got any shout outs, Becca? Or are we just saying goodbye? Or what are we doing? We good?
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my Oklahomies. And have a great week. Stay safe out there, y'all.
Stay safe. Definitely stay safe. Stay dry. And stay frosty. I'll speak to you later. Ta-da. We're still live.
And